haven't seen the previous stream whereby basically me and my crew members, well, I was part of a crew, I wasn't the captain. My captain and the rest of our crew had a nice ship we were working on in a dock, and we were literally just ready to set sail and go through the Sandwall, and we got blown to smithereens. Now we managed to salvage like the sky core or something, like we salvaged a couple of parts from the hull of our ship because I think the black came along, so the enemy ship that was blowing us up ran away, and then we managed to get the sky core, etc., and the rest of the hull back onto a shipyard. Rebuilt this little ship with the sky core, my old gun, my old chest. A couple of little things survived. These old lamps. I mean, come on. I mean, this ship has basically got antiques on it now. But yeah, so I managed to cart along Mr. Zebit's personal reviver, this one over here. And that was the only one out of all the revivers that didn't get destroyed. Now, the other two crew members, I'm guessing that once they get destroyed, their names go blank, because this one went blank as well, which was my one. No, that was Armano's one. My one was up there. Anyway, they'd all gone blank except for Zebit's. So that one must have stood up. So I ended up, obviously I was I was repairing these wings and engines, and it was crazy. We were getting thrown all over the place. We kept falling off. Eventually the wings and engines came off, at which point, you know, I think the captain was thrown off because he was trying to do something as well. Either way, it ended up with me on the helm. My revival was down for the count, so I couldn't revive, so I had to stay on the helm, otherwise I was dead. And the other guys couldn't revive on here, so I ended up soloing the ship through the Sandwall, managing to get through with no wings, no engines, just the sky core and my determination intact. So, yeah, I'm quite flashing. Anyway, so we managed to get in here. I was the only one that survived except for Zebit's reviver. So if Mr. Zebitz wants to get on, which I'm going to see actually, just bear with me one momentum.
No, it's
Boom, and we're back. That was a nice little break. So I'm back with my friend Armano here from the crew of the other ship. Say hello.
Hi.
Armano says hi. So I hope you can hear him and everything. If not, then I'll obviously listen to this back and find out and adjust levels later. So yeah, Armano was one of the guys trying to help me repair this ship, and that was his reviver there. And unfortunately, his name got blanked like my name got blanked from my one. Except I managed to get on the helm and stay on the helm and get out. Lucky
Do
fucker.
you know what I was doing after like we lost engines and so on? I was not able to get onto deck, and I was just hanging below deck.
Yeah, that was
I was not
exactly.
able.
Didn't you? That was what was happening to me for like pretty much the entire flight. Then I kept reviving, and I guess my reviver's at the front of the ship. Yours was at the back of the ship. So every time you revived, you got thrown off. Every time I revived, I'd have a chance at getting on some of this shit. So when I revived, like the ship had like I'd obviously blow from the front of the ship towards the back, and I just happened one time to get a grapple on real quick, and it pulled me down towards the deck, and I pressed E on the fucking helm, and I was like, I'm on the helm, and that was it, and I was just stayed there because at that point my revival was fucked. If I fell off, I was fucked. So I was like,
I was trying to get to cannon, but there was no way. I was
yeah.
not able to.
And
at some
it
point,
just so happened like at one point. Remember when you said there's no fuel?
Yeah.
I was outside the ship at the front filling up that front fuel container. And then all of a sudden the engine roared back to life, and it was one engine on this side that I was fixing, and I come back and I was like trying to fix it. Got blown off again, kept getting blown off, and then the engine went down,
I was
revived one more
fixing-
time, then got on the helm, and that was the last I stayed on the helm.
I was fixing only one side because I was okay. You're going to fix the second side, and I'm fine. I was just hanging to the wing or to the engine. I was just keep swapping between them and fixing one side. And when I saw that one wing from other side fell off, I changed the side and I started fixing other side.
Yeah, I basically like I said, I couldn't stay on it long enough to fix it.
I was not on it. I was below it all the time.
Yeah.
I just hooked to it, but we learn one lesson. If we want to go for Sandwall, first we have to have ship, which is like a little better equipped than what we had, and second, we need less decks.
Less
Or at
decks.
least, yeah, or at least revivers at front deck, because I was having so many issues with going up. Like at the first ship, where there was two decks, and like there was when we had the fight, I was so I couldn't go out, and I DC'd and after crashed and DC'd again.
Well, that's like another reason to have like a swivel on the ceiling or a gun on the ceiling.
Yeah. But I
Because
was not able to even go there.
if you're, yeah, it was well. I mean, we had a few holes at that point because we'd had some trouble and we had limited plating, so we ended up with more holes in the ship than we wanted, and so that made things harder because you end up getting thrown out a lot. Oh, there's islands in front of me. I just got to get to them now. Which one do I go for though? Do I go for those ones? That looks like a big one. It looks like a lot of area to explore.
I'm going to try to get to you today.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, you've got good engines, you've got good wings. If you can build something,
I already have 8 engines.
You got 8 engines. Well,
Crappy materials, but whatever. I'm going to try.
I think a ship with like a whole bunch of iron wings and some decent engines would get through quite easily. If I'm honest, the more wings you've got, but you've got to have you've got to have fins, you've got to have rudders, you've got to have wings, fins, and rudders. Like you got to have the whole package and many of them, because
I already have 4 wings and 6 engines. 6 engines, and I'm crafting 2 more, and it's going to be 8. I'm going to craft 2 or 3 more engines. Oh, my weight is okay. It's It's okay. And 2 more engines and like 4 more wings, and it's just going to be wings and engines on the ship. It's good that I got this Atlas core upgrade. I mean, without that, there would be no chance. And thank you for this Atlas core upgrade. Like, it's really useful right now.
Well, a score upgrade.
Yeah, when I was with you and who was that? Zebit?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, was that the time when you said, can I have it, please? Can I have it? And I was like, sure,
Yep.
have it. It's not a
Yep,
problem.
yep.
Yeah, that's the kind of person I am. You know, I want everybody to have good loot. I don't want just one person to have excellent stuff. I want everybody to have the ability. So you know, we help each other out. That's the way it is.
Oh, but I took, I think, too many resources on me because I have 2000 steel on me, still 2000 titanium and almost 1000 tungsten, and I'm going to use it to craft the engines, like rest of them.
Well, it's got to be done, my friend.
Yep, but I'm keeping them on belt for now. I don't know if I should go from tier 1 zone or from tier 3 zone.
If you go from a tier 3, you're gonna have better materials in tier 3.
Yeah, that's true.
That's always been my overriding philosophy. If you're gonna go to a storm wall, go to it from a tier 3, and if you go if you build a ship in a tier 1, you got crappier materials. It's as simple as that.
But if I stack enough of them, I wonder if it's going to be enough. I mean, this didn't cost me much. Like, I didn't use anything from my belt. I just collect everything. Do you know when they are going to reset server?
Well, someone said a couple of days. Someone else said a week.
I mean, for sure it's going to when there's going to be new map. But besides of that,
Yeah, I mean, I'm really not fussed. When it happens, it happens. Until then, I'm gonna just continue to have some fun.
yep, that's why I want to go behind Sandwall and I
Of
want
course.
to check what is there. And yeah, because I never made it.
You've never been to the Sandwall?
Besides these like few seconds, no. I'm
Really?
unlucky. I'm unlucky. I'm really unlucky.
Well, you said to me that you've been playing this game for a long time.
I was playing during alpha, and after that I stopped and stopped and stopped and stopped.
Did they have the Sandwall in the alpha?
Not as far as I know.
Okay, so you can be excused for that. But anyway, there's like, I came into it and I was like, right, I specifically want to conquer every wall. You know, I was like, we've got to conquer the wind wall, we've got to conquer the storm wall, we've got to conquer the sand wall, and the storm wall and the sand wall gave me some trouble. I mean, obviously, even the wind wall gave me some trouble at first, like, but it's
Yeah,
getting,
for sure.
but the more times you go through them, the more you begin to understand exactly how they work. You know, like the way the winds blow, or exactly what parts. People who are completely new to it find out very quickly exactly like what each wall does to their ship. But yeah, so it's just one of those things.
Windwall is the easiest one.
Oh, of
You
course it
just
is.
have
Of course it is.
you just have to go as far, sorry, as high as you can, even if you have really crappy engines. And you just need like 2 wings, like crappy ones, and
Yeah, but
2
if you don't
engines.
but if you're new to the game and you don't understand like the
Of
concepts
course,
of all the full mechanics, you'll
I
you'll
lost so many
you'll
of
lose
them.
loads of ships in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, people will be like, "Oh, I've got sails. Let's go for a wind wall." Wah 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 wah.
We they blocked it. If you don't have engines, Windwall is just going to push you away. You
Yeah,
can't
well,
even try.
if you use sails, I think they break your sails. You know, I think the winds are so strong they break your sails.
Yeah, if you try, if you have sail, even when you have engines, it's going to break them
Right.
easily. I lost a few.
I see people with engines and a sail all the time.
I mean, sail is useful in the sandstorm, from what I heard.
No, you can't have it open because they break.
Yeah, they break, but they are giving you for a few seconds this momentum.
No, you're better off. You're better off going in, closing your sail, and attaching
No,
your
no, no. I'm
attaching your grapple to the top of the top of the mast, and then like pulling forward on it, and then
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what if you lose everything after you pass, like you right now.
you have to do it the old-fashioned way, like I am.
I mean, we lost a lot of things on the ship because we was bouncing between the Sandwall and Stormwall.
Yeah, well, we lost a lot of stuff as well from where our other ship was blown up.
Yeah, that's true, but I'm not counting this.
It happens. It happens, man.
I'm on the same island right now. Yep, right now I'm on exactly the same island where we lost stuff.
I'm getting quite away from the wall now, and I'm going to be at an island fairly soon. Say fairly soon. It's still going to take so long. I probably should just wingsuit down and build a little ship with a sail on it, at least, or any engine, you know.
Even sail is better than nothing.
I've got my wingsuit ready. I've got all the materials pretty much.
Oh, and wingsuit in Sandstorm, it's not helping. It's even worse there.
Oh, in the wall.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like terrible. Okay, I think I'm going to where I am.
I think I should just go for it. Can always, I mean, if worst case scenario, I can always use my reviver. If I fail, but I'm taking all of my materials with me, so I don't want to fail. I've got an idea. How about
You're in H1, or did you move somewhere else?
huh? You ask what? I haven't got any engines to move anywhere else. I came in wherever we. I don't know. Whichever one Mr.
Yeah,
Salt took us
that's.
through. 'Cause I don't know. I genuinely don't know what one we went into.
If it's H1, I have chance to get to you, but if it's N2, I have no chance. Like it's too far. Hmm.
Hello.
Hey guys, what's up?
Ah, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, good, and you?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all.
Good.
I'm in the Badlands once again
Oh, nice.
on a ship with no sails and no engines.
Uh, how do you make this?
Well, it had sails and engines on it. Sorry, it had wings and engines on it originally, and it kind of broke, didn't it?
Yep.
In the Sandwall or...
Pretty much.
Oh, okay, that's not so cool.
I was the only one that made it through. Everyone else, all of our revivers got broken. And just before mine broke, I managed to get back onto the helm because Mr. Salt was on the helm, but something happened to him, and I think his reviver must have been broken because he couldn't get back on. So
Helm broke, and he was fixing it.
Oh, did it break?
Yeah, helm broke like a few times. He was fixing it.
Oh shit! I didn't realize it broke. So I ended up jumping on the helm once, and once it was fixed, I managed to get onto it, and everyone's reviver broke except for my friend Mr. Dust.
I mean, he was
Zebit.
offline.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the case. Maybe revivers can be broken by weather
of course they can.
when you're offline.
Of course they can.
I mean, but that's weird.
He just got lucky. His materials must have held up.
Okay, I'm waiting for you at this island where they was waiting for you when we was waiting for you yesterday. I have, I think, decent ship. I'm still working on upgrades. I'm going to remove 2 of these engines. I don't like them. They are weak, way weaker than the others. They're way heavier. Yeah.
Oh, in which zone of Badlands you are?
I genuinely don't know.
He didn't get since yesterday to the island yet.
Yeah. Basically, like we 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 had the big ship ready to go, and we got blown up on the launch pad by some ship with like 20 guns on it, and yeah, so we managed to salvage a few bits of the ship. We rebuilt a smaller ship. We went into the Sandwall. Everyone got fucked except for me.
Oh, good.
So I'm in here all by myself, and I've got Mr. Dust Reviver here. So if he wants to join me, he can. He just needs to log in and revive here. So at least I
mean,
don't necessarily have to be totally
he's
alone.
going to be on top of ship because he logged out on it.
But if he uses his reviver because it's got his name on it, he will revive here.
I mean, he's not dead.
No, but when he dies, he'll be able to use his reviver and he'll revive here in the Badlands.
Ah, right, because he was on different one. Okay, yeah.
As long as he
we'll
doesn't
do-
make another reviver, he can revive here when he opts to use it. Basically. So yeah, how have you been, Mr. D?
Oh, I'm good now. I had influenza, you know?
Oh yes,
But
nasty. Glad to hear you're better.
yeah, it's better now. So, but I'm fine now and have a little time to speak and play a little bit.
Wonderful, or should I say wunderbar?
Yeah.
Oh, this the aerometer or whatever, the speedo, and the speedo and the artificial horizon have fixed themselves. They were really messed up. It looked like the ship it was basically stuck on 20 knots, so it looked like the ship was always doing 20 knots when it wasn't. And
Is it reset to 0 right now?
yeah, it's back to 0 now. I told you.
Okay, yeah. That it means that it's not persisting the state between the despawn and respawn the ship when you're log in and log out.
Yeah, they still need repairing though, so they probably won't work.
I mean, this is bug. It should stay as was.
At least I won't get attacked by mantas because I've got no engines. They'll probably attack me anyway. It's what they do. They are the arsehole of the sky.
And they're going to blow up Reviver.
Well,
That will be fucked up.
Well, they'll try. So I think I could easily make it to one of these islands with my wingsuit now. No, my luck, I'd go down and then die on impact or something. And then revive back on ship, and all my inventory and materials are down there. That's the sort of shit I have to put up with.
I mean, you can leave them on ship and wingsuit.
I could.
Make something without the reviver, or do not register to reviver, and just fly back.
I could.
I know you could.
But that still doesn't get engines put back on this thing.
No. You're not going to put engines on it.
You're saying?
You're just going to put some boxes, and you are going to be safely. You're going to be able to transport all materials out of this ship.
No, I'm gonna put this ship down on the dockyard, and I'm gonna put some engines on it, and then I'm gonna be able to fly it around.
Yeah, next week.
What do you mean next week?
Yeah, it's going to take a week to go there.
I'll have some engines. They might not be good, but they will be engines, and I'll be able to move.
You should try to come for us.
Try to come for you guys. What? You're the guys with the good schematics. I just got the good Skycore.
I don't have anything good. Like, only these wings are awesome, but except
Well, yeah, they're better than my wing, and I don't have any good engines. I don't really have any good guns. I've got a couple of okay swivels, but that's it. You've got like a better wing, and you've got better engines than me as well. So you can quit your complaining. You can come and rescue me instead. And you've got fuel on your side of the map.
Do you need to rescue?
Not really. Because I could always destroy my reviver and kill myself, but no. I'm gonna make this adventure. I'm gonna see where this adventure takes me. Basically, I'm gonna take this adventure on because I can get this ship to the island. I can put engines on it, and then that's all it needs: engines and a couple of wings, and I'm away. And got a little bit of iron, so I might be able to make iron casing for the wings. So that could be okay. And once again, I'm on the helm trying to put the accelerator up, and that's never going to work. Oh, well, I wasn't even on the helm, you jerk.
Is tungsten good for engines, internals?
I guess it can be. Have you not seen the chart?
I'm tired of looking onto it every single time when I want to build something.
Yeah, but eventually you get to know it and you learn it, don't you? So
I mean, it's easier to ask.
I suppose it is if you're lazy.
Yep, I'm lazy. I mean, you have nothing to do anyway.
I do. I have to sit on this swivel and wait for my ship to get over an island.
That's why.
Because I've just discovered that, like, you know how it goes crazy if you use your grapple and get on a cockpit. Doesn't do that when you're on a swivel.
Oh,
So my
really?
so far it hasn't. I've just tested it, and so far it hasn't. So right now I'm actually moving.
It's good to know.
Yeah, so I mean, we could have got out of there a whole lot quicker if we'd have had like some propulsion via this method. Almost over the island, you know. Let's straighten us up. It's a nice big one.
It's better to invest in power or fuel efficiency.
Both.
I
I mean,
mean,
well,
I know,
power will
but
give you speed, but fuel efficiency drains your fuel. It's no point having really powerful engines if you can't keep up with the fuel demands and you run out of gas.
yeah,
Simple as
the
that.
difference is only 4 points, but these
Well,
ones have 11 fuel efficiency, and the second one has like double resistance and 42 fuel efficiency. But they are fucking spinning up is like slow. It's like 60.
well, spin up's
Okay.
no big deal really. As long as you've got power, and if you're going through like Sandwalls, resilience is very important. The weight is very important. There's a lot of there's so many key factors, and you have to take them all into consideration. Try and get something that you like out of the equation.
How many engines I can put on a ship? They put like 10.
You can have as many as you want, can't you? But it has to, you know, I mean, just remember, more weight equals more sky cores. So you end up having to put more engines on to counteract the extra weight of the engines plus the sky cores. So the power you gain really depends on the engine and the weight, obviously.
Oh.
Oh, my grapple came ungrappled one time and it didn't freak out or anything. Just the grapple came ungrappled one time. Other than that, it's been pretty well behaved, which is nice. So the nose goes down, I know it's working, and the nose is going down.
Dinem, where are you?
He is in. Let me check.
It'd be very
What?
interesting. Sorry to interrupt. It'd be very interesting if you could point the swivel, and then it then drags you in that direction. That'd be funny, like the swivel steering, swivel grapple steering. I mean, I've come a long way. I'm right away from the edge of the wall now. I'm probably right in the middle of all the walls, or close enough to it. And I'm still not over an island. I'm getting close though, very close to that one. This is painful work though. It's frustrating.
Okay, these engines are really heavy. 244 weight.
Yeah, that's heavy.
But it's worth it. It's 98 power, 80 speed up, 17 fuel efficiency.
Sorry, what did you say it was?
Really good stats, but I used like steel, tungsten, and so on, but it's so heavy.
Gotcha. What's the stats on it then?
90. Wait a second, I have to go back to ship. 90 something power,
Yep, that's nice.
like 16 fuel efficiency or 20. Wait a second.
I'd hope it's 20.
17.
Oh dear, oh dear. It's pretty low.
Yep.
I mean, when you looked at those Sunstream Supreme M7s, I had fuel efficiency of 70, power
I mean,
power
yeah,
70, spin up 70. It was
I don't have design for them.
no, me
Yeah.
neither. I wish I did. But I had those engines for a time, and wouldn't that just 70, 70, 70. It's a shame there's not more power in it, because you want an engine that's going to be 200 kilos, and you want it to be able to fucking put out the power as well as be efficient. And those things had, like, just the fact that it was quite high across the board was just like a bit of a rarity. I've not seen that.
I want to know how it's going to look like when they are going to implement overheat. I mean, we are no longer going to use the engines like 200 power, 100 or close to 100, because we are going to have to look on overheat a lot. It's going to completely change what we are picking up.
Yeah, well, yeah, something's gonna have to give. Who knows? Maybe you can just like slow your engines down and then they don't overheat. So
There
like,
is different materials, because some of the materials have better, they're better with heat.
of course that as well, but also I hope as well as that, I hope that they also change it so that, like, if you throttle down so you're like only at half throttle, they're not working their nuts off and they don't overheat. I hope that they would, you know, I would hope that the overheat would go into cool down if you're at like half throttle. That would be nice. You only want them to like overheat for if you're like full throttle for like a few minutes or something. That'd be good.
Okay, I'm way overweight.
Go for a run.
No, there is no way to. This thing is going to move. It's 500 kilo overweight.
Oh dear. Too many engines.
I mean, there's only 6 right now. I need some Atlas core upgrades. What do I have? I have only 2 of them.
Oh, if only that middle deck was still in place. Just the decking. It'd be real nice for me right now. Don't trip over those revivers, they're bad news. Hello. goodbye. Is anybody else still here?
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
me.
there's a ship behind.
Yeah, it's the three of us, right?
I didn't look who.
Oh, it's
entered.
Salt. Hello, Salt. Salt.
Yay, it worked! First time I
Hello.
joined, I couldn't hear or like say anything. Okay. How's it going?
Very well. How are you?
Good.
Splendid. I'm almost at an island.
I'm building some small rescue boat to go to you.
Good luck, my friend.
Not to you, to Salt, and
Oh,
to for Dinam. I mean, it's really small. Like it's like really small.
What zone are you in?
M1.
Yeah, I'm on the island where we got crashed. I mean,
I'm on Z, or I'm in Z4, but I'm on a different island.
it's still like really big flat island.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the map real quick.
On the map, there's few missing islands in this zone. Like there's one made by King, and
Lots,
you cannot
lots
find
of
it
zones
either.
have missing islands. Like, when when we were in I3 before you joined us, there were a bunch. Like, there were at least 2 times as many islands than are shown on the map.
Oh, it's good to know.
So you're not gonna find all of them, but you'll find most of them, or at the very least, big landmark ones. Um. Okay, so I'm on the Twisted Ruins Island, and you're on the Cloverleaf.
I'm in N2,
No,
by the way.
it's
N2.
it's pasture by Malford. It's like there's two pretty big islands here in this zone, and one of them is like flat. Oh wait, I have no idea. It's Malford who made this island.
I'm going through them all right now.
Well, I'm a lot less likely to see anyone over here, so I'm going to spend a little bit more time. And I think I might make another ship design and then move the parts from here onto the other ship.
Oh, I see the island, Green Plateau.
Maybe.
It looks like it's 2 islands, really big and flat.
Yep. I'm on one of them.
Yeah, that's Green Plateau.
Okay.
I'm on. Like, you'll see Crash Site and Twisted Ruins. I'm on Twisted Ruins.
Wait, my ship is flying away.
I'm almost over the top of an island.
Oh shit, there are pirates behind me. Fuck off.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. They follow me since the last island.
How fast is your ship?
6 engines of 80 power.
Yeah, but what's the weight?
4 tons.
What, dead 4 tons? Or.
Mine.
I think it means it's just within that range.
And they are very, very fast.
Well, if they start to take out your ship, board them, get their names,
Yep. They do.
add them to the list.
And wait. You're on the ship with the one sail. No, you upgraded it. You have 2 sails right now, right?
If you mean me, no.
No, not you. Dinam.
No. 6 engines, no sail.
Wait, you have engines already? When? What did you done this? Or maybe I'm mistaking you with someone. Hello? Can you guys hear
Sorry.
me?
I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Have to do now.
Are you still in trouble, Mr. Deanham?
Yeah, I am.
Oh dear.
That's not cool. Yeah.
The best thing to do is just log out.
Yeah. Should.
And your ship will hopefully disappear before they get a chance to do anything. It's your best chance.
You know, I'm actually curious about this whole multi-character thing out of the possibility that I can explore the same region the same amount of times, but basically to re-roll and reuse experience that I've already gained on the other character, effectively.
Wait, someone is boarding my ship. Fucking hell, I DC'd.
Yeah, everyone seems to be going mad on here at the moment. It's pretty dog eat dog.
No. It's someone is going down next to my ship. It's not boarding. Why my ship is so high?
Take it down, Mr. Smee.
It's similar design to mine.
Oh, right, Deedham, I saw your design that you posted. I really like it. It's quite similar to one that I've made before.
Oh my god. Hope my ship looked out.
It might take a few moments, but it will.
See, I need to find what that I don't know what to call it, that statistic, that timer, that setting is.
Find out what the despawn timer is, yeah.
Yeah, because now this is from years ago. This like years and years before I even like was able to start playing at all. But it used to be 30 minutes. And you said it was like 5 minutes. That's quite a difference.
Oh, yeah. It's
And now you started playing after I started playing, so yours is more likely to be like more recent and updated. But if it's changed, I would like to know.
sure.
So, what's the. How long does it take to log off your ship?
Well, I thought it was 5 minutes. I was told it was only a few minutes. I certainly doubt that it's 30 minutes because it seems to. I mean, I'm not saying my thoughts are concrete. They're not. I don't know for certain. So it's best to check. If we can find out the truth, then that'd be great.
Alright, so I found a post from 2015.
Uh-huh. It's not really gonna be up to date, is it?
Oh, it's not.
It's a shame.
There is a link posted by Phoenix, one of the moderators. Let's see. Which takes me to another post from 2015.
I'm now coming down on an island. In the Badlands with no engines. What a laugh.
At least you won't attract any mantas.
That's exactly what I said earlier.
Alright, so apparently this is before they introduced it, so they don't actually have anything installed yet. They're just talking about possible options. So those two posts don't even say anything. What do we have here? A medium panel. Okay. I only wish I could have put my glider in my belt before I died.
Oh.
Scratch that. Just straight up wish I hadn't died. Ooh, or better yet, I could go for the reference and say, if I could have one last wish, it would be a tasty fish.
It's not like a sort of song Gollum would sing, is it?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh. So long and thanks for all the fish.
Yep.
That is like the perfect music for this moment.
Oh, my ship is still alive. I'm so lucky.
Nice. Have they gone?
Yeah, I think so. I looked out and looked in again, and yeah.
Yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang about.
It's
I'd get the hell out of Dodge if I were you.
I hope.
Was that good advice to log out then?
Yeah, it was good.
Fantastic. I'm the smart one of the crew.
You're just lucky, not smart one.
No.
I have
Both.
two containers full
I mean, for
of
sure,
stuff.
you're lucky, but
I'm lucky, I'm smart, and I'm also very modest and handsome and good looking.
sure.
The only two engines are, yeah, a little bit destroyed, but okay.
It means that it was shooting on you.
Yeah, they have shoot on me.
But he's not destroyed, and he's got no sign of them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's okay, but for me, I will not do that. I will not log off.
Well, yeah, it's more fun. It's more fun to actually be chased and try and get away or fight back or whatever.
Yep.
It's, yeah, logging off yeah, it saves you progress, but where's the fun in that? There's no challenge. So, I mean, I gave it to you because, you know, you're my friend and I don't want you to lose your stuff. But for myself, you know, I wouldn't.
Yeah, but my
Well,
ship
right now I've
isn't
got nothing to
prepared
lose,
for a
so.
fight. That's the thing, you know, it's not prepared for fight.
Yeah. It's quite nice. So it's a beautiful area I'm at. Literally, it's like one of the best islands. It could be one of the best islands I've ever seen. We'll see what it's like. It appears to have palm trees. Gotta love a bit of palm. I think it's time to bring it down. That Sandwall tried to bring it down and it failed. Sandwall tried to kill the metal, but it was struck down with a vicious blow.
Okay, I drop out these two engines. They was way too heavy. After applying them, my ship lost speed.
I'm sorry, that's
That's-
actually kind of funny to me.
Yeah, well, I was. That's all I ever warn about. That's all I ever warn about. And people make that mistake continuously. That's why I keep banging on about it. It's so funny. I always try and build super really silly like flimsy light things because of that very fact. I know that by doing that, eventually you'll push the boundaries. Unfortunately, I've just not got like I've not had good enough materials or blueprints thus far. So gradually working towards something that's going to be really special. I mean, that Red Baron thing was quite special, but this is going to be eventually it'll be incredible.
I'm going to check what is my speed without them. It's 20, 25, 20, 30, 27. Yep, 27. It's not bad. And it was 20, like around 20 when this engine was on. And I'm consuming way less fuel.
Oh, guys. It wasn't fast enough to look up my ship. I see they stole all of my fuel and titanium.
Oh, that should have gone in
Yep.
your inventory.
But most things are on. That's okay.
But you didn't lose everything.
What about your
Yeah,
reviver?
still
Check your
okay.
reviver.
Yeah, it's on.
I mean, fix it.
And still
Anyway,
still
fix it.
attacked.
Try to fix it.
Make sure you
It's
try
still
to fix.
attacked.
Make sure you
So that's not a problem.
still got your name on it.
Yeah, it is.
We're just watching out for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Right, this
Oh,
ship is now docked, and I can build engines for it, and it will fly again.
But they were this kind and let me a glider on my ship.
I found the last knowledge bank on this island and I was able to unlock a new schematic.
Oh yeah.
What did you get?
It's exotic engine. So let's see what it's gonna get. Godfellow Supreme M7. Interesting name. Resilience 25, fuel efficiency 34, overheat 15, power 51, spin up 53. That's a pretty positive roll.
Pretty positive, yeah.
Spin up doesn't need to be as high as it is. I would rather that go into like power or fuel efficiency, but
There might be like a
that's
variant of the engine you've got, and that's gonna have like better stuff, probably. I would say.
now the power rating is too low to be able to use heavier materials. At least if the efficiency discussions that I've read about, are still true, then it's the power rating is not there to be able to use like the heavier materials on it and have it actually be worth it. But still, that's a pretty decent power rating for everything else. Spin up though is higher than the power.
Interesting.
So let's see what it takes to make one of these. Oh good, it's all metal. 260 for the casing, 200 for the combustion, 140 for the propeller, 170 for the mechanical internals. Still though, that pinnacle populace.
All right, now's its time to shine then.
I mean, it's cheap. It's dirt cheap. Well, at least by comparison.
Pinnacle Populous.
Such a nice name for such a terrible engine.
Pinnacle. It's like the pinnacle of rubbishness.
Deedham, did I ever tell you about the pinnacle populace?
No, you didn't.
Okay, so it's a rare schematic that I rolled the other day. Resilience is 10, fuel efficiency is 49, overheat limit is 38. Now, overheat hasn't even been implemented yet, so currently it's a wasted stat. Power 14, spin up 20.
And it's exotic engine. I have,
No,
but I have.
it's a rare engine.
Ah, it's rare. Okay, that's fine. I have green one better than this.
Yes.
That's a shit engine.
Its only good stat is fuel efficiency at 49. I would say overheat is good, but it's not even implemented yet.
Okay, are you coming to me or should I go to you?
If you already got a ship, you should probably come to me because I do not have a ship yet.
But you have to repeat me. What island are you on?
Twisted Ruins.
Okay.
And here I just built a frame too.
Eh? Oh, maybe these parts are literally on their last legs. And they don't like being moved about. Never mind.
Ah, like the tin paneling on the ship.
Yeah.
I tried to repair it and it fell off.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I see this island. I mean, from here I can see it.
BRB.
Have you been to this island yet?
Yes,
Like-
I've been to all of these islands. I was once was going through, I don't know what.
Well, I'm by the 2 knowledge banks.
Okay. At least I hope it's this one.
Got a big reviver at the top and everything else is just like a bunch of, I don't really know how to say it, just shattered ruins. We got like cathedral pieces in here and all kinds of stuff.
I'm too far away to say about stuff like this. It's next to the storm wall, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
when you look at the map is the leftmost island near the storm wall. Like, in the top right corner you got the crash site and the twisted ruins.
I
we
should
should
use better materials on these engines. I dropped 2 best ones. I mean, they was the best power, but it was so heavy that I was not able to. I was losing power. I mean, I was losing speed because of them. I need nickel.
Well, I'm gonna be harvesting metal. Let me know when you arrive.
I think it's this island. There's 2 revivers on it, right?
I believe so.
And it's resetting right now.
Oh, yes it is. I probably should get up so I'm not struck by the lightning and killed. Is that something that they implemented yet? Because I remember reading in a forum post by one of the moderators that they were talking about implementing it.
Next to the island. Just flying up.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, I see you. I'm swinging in right for you, ironically.
I think I should probably go and have a little explore. See what I can find on this island.
I hit a propeller. I almost died because I hit a propeller. I hate that you can't grapple to propellers anymore.
I hate that you can't get chopped in half by a propeller.
That too.
Indiana
It will be
Jones,
so funny.
Indiana Jones style, man. Oh, knowledge straight away, boom. 40 knowledge.
Fucking manta.
Alright.
Okay, we have to dock and you need a reviver.
God hand clamp. Let's
Okay.
salvage some titanium from that. What a good find. First,
I've
First
got
thing.
a dock over here by the 2 knowledge banks.
Okay.
squished resonator. Let's salvage that. Copper, quality 8.
I mean, your engines are going to be better than we are going to replace them. But for now,
These look just like the ones I've got.
they're weaker. Look at the stats.
Well, yeah, we talked about them before.
Yeah.
But still, they look just like what I've got. Don't worry. We'll get you a couple pinnacle populaces and you'll be good to go.
What I really want is the Starcaster X9s. Remember those ones that gentleman gave me? And I had 3 of them on the surfboard.
Yep.
Fuel efficient, yet extremely powerful. And made from the right materials, they were light. I should be in the right area for materials now. There's so much land to explore in this area. I'm anticipating some good stuff, but it might take me a while to find the chests. Still, if I learn the locations of where they respawn, there's no reason to say I couldn't just keep revisiting this island every now and then.
And farm them all.
Yeah, just like hover above it, log off, and then go down. Oh look, I'm a tungsten vein.
I want to know if there's a way that you can save your characters between iterations, because I assume most of it is server side, but is there a way to save your character to your client?
I have no idea. If
I
it was,
assume
do you reckon someone would
assume-
try it already?
Yeah, I would reckon that someone would have tried it already. I also assume that the
Are you
Yeah,
talking?
ha-
Are you talking about so you can save your progress?
yeah,
This is cheating if they want us to reset it.
exactly.
I tell you something.
My assumption is that you would get busted for cheating.
Depends. Depends what they are checking. If they're already checking everything what they are doing, I'm not talking about anti-cheat. I'm talking about how it's implemented on the server side. If every single action what they are doing is registered and after that is processed by the server and it's checking if you can do that or you can't do that, then it means that you can't you can manipulate, but they are going to detect this. I mean, they have checks. If your actions are not monitored by the server, then you can do whatever you want. Okay, you need shipyard code, right?
I made
I'm
the
sorry.
shipyard.
I'm sorry. I was speaking about. No, never mind.
Oh, actually, I do. It was gonna let me manipulate it.
It's 3548.
Okay.
What do you think about these wings?
I haven't checked them yet, but I will in just a second.
I mean, don't check anything else. Just wings.
Oh, okay. 5644. That's not bad.
Yep.
I mean, the base stat is better than the
6148.
ones that I've got.
What are the base stacks? Yeah, base stats on it.
47 and 37.
Wing. The wings that I've got have a power of 56 and a pivot speed of 37.
What is resilience on yours?
12.
21.
Ooh, that's a nice roll you got there.
Yep. It's my first one from exotic one.
I'd say you did pretty good then.
Oh, one thing. I have something for you. Most lucky. In this chest, there's design. You have to take it. It's for you.
Oh, it says it's locked.
Are you registered
Oh.
already?
No, I totally forgot to. I placed it and scanned the wings. Okay.
You're going to really like this design. I know that you're using a lot.
Is it a torch?
Is it a glider?
Because I just see a torch in there.
Yep, that's for you.
I know how to make torches.
No,
Thank you.
it was a joke, but
He's in. I was gonna say he's in a funny mood today, isn't he?
there's journal for you.
Okay. I like the name though.
But torches are really important. If someone does not have it, I can give you. I have few. Oh, and I have one more. Yeah, this one is better. I think I never used it. It's campfire.
Oh, I know how to make campfires too.
I
Yeah,
know how to make them. But did you use them to cook?
I'm not a fan of them, no.
I've used them a couple times to cook, but yeah, that was
There's,
like
there's no point. I mean, you're wasting so much time on this.
and resources on top of that.
Yep. I'm just confirming if I got this. I got this.
So what do you think? Should we give the Godfellow Supremes a shot?
Oh, I reckon so. Like I say, you might find a variant of that that's more efficient or something, or whatever it is. Like, yeah, they have like God hand and then a slightly different suffix, you know?
Mm-hmm. So your power is 61. Your overheat is 49. Oh, overheat doesn't matter. Fuel efficiency 54.
What are you checking?
The stats on the engines that you've got versus what I just got.
I mean, these engines are really bad.
Oh. All right. Well, want to scrap them and make some nice ones?
Yes, after secret. I mean,
Okay.
you can start doing this, and I have resources. I mean, some steel, not a lot, some tungsten, some titanium.
Resource storm right about now would be pretty decent. There's a lot to. There's a lot of area to check on this island, if I'm honest. So finding the
I mean,
chest.
this one on top are a little better, but fuel efficiency is like 17.
That looks like another ship. Could just be a bit of land, but it kind of looks like a ship the way it's floating. No, the light's changed and it is land. It looked like a ship. Jeez.
You
Scared the...
sound disappointed.
No, it scared the bejesus out of me. Aha, more scrap. Iron level 9. Try to reorganize. Should go back to the ship and dump off my gear. There's more knowledge. That's what I was looking for. Make sure I've scanned everything else here. Titanium 7. Good, I've got room for you, son. Fountain shards. I can't remember what they give me. Hang on, what's that? Lead level
If they're
8.
tin shards, I would assume tin. Like, not to be a smartass or anything, but just given the name, if it gives you anything else, that
No,
seems pretty
fountain
backwards.
shards. Fountain shards. Shards of a civic fountain. It doesn't say tin, it says fountain.
Oh, okay.
And it was made out of aluminium, Mr. Smartass. You said at the risk of being a smartass, and yeah. You just misheard me, that's fine.
Okay.
It's cool, it's cool. Funny though.
Okay.
There we go. I'm starting an aluminium and titanium slot on my belts. Try and keep this all nice and under wraps, as it were. Or steel.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
And
Do you have any more copper?
no. I drop all my resources to box. Right now.
Okay. Because I'm trying to balance this out and get out a really nice engine schematic. But I'm trying to avoid using like heavier materials where I can.
Of course. This is the only way.
Well, like, it doesn't have... Okay, that was a beetle, not an engine. Okay. What I mean is because, like, I just don't have the, Crap, I can't think of it. I really can't.
We don't have enough materials to do 2 engines of the same and get them balanced.
Well, not only that, but the power rating isn't high enough to make it efficient. Like with this, with the Ironforge Starcaster Z2s, the power rating is 61, which puts it above that efficiency line. Where if you use a heavier material, the power makes up for the weight. And
Yeah.
it's still gaining efficiency.
Yep.
This one is just below that line.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I get you.
So if we can find some more copper, we can make a pretty decent engine schematic out of this.
Okay, I'm
see
mining
how-
right now.
See how titanium rates. Yeah, we would have enough. Mechanical internal. Alright, titanium's actually really good for mechanical internal, so...
It's
yeah,
not
we've got
bad.
enough for 2 of those.
At this point, I'm thinking, should I just mix all my aluminium and start like making like my frame for the ship out of aluminium first, and then get more aluminium? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should try and keep them separate for now.
I mean, you're in tier 4 zone, don't you easily can find good quality materials?
Yeah, I mean, I'm harvesting iron from these nodes, and it's all coming up level 10 every single time.
What?
Yeah, I've just harvested 600 quality 10 iron. Didn't take me very long at all.
Well, that's an interesting
I
looking engine.
harvested some iron too. It's quality 1. I'm not joking.
Yeah, I've got about 1,000. Well, 900.
If you put quality 10 iron in something like hang on a minute, let's have a think about this. I'm thinking something that's going to bring up like efficiency and power in like an engine or something, you know.
Hey, how does this sound to you? Fuel efficiency 53, overheat 20, power 82, spin up 78. All made from like quality 1 and quality 2 materials.
Sorry, what was the first stats?
Fuel efficiency 53.
That's pretty good.
Overheat 20. Power
Healthcare.
80. Yeah. Power 82. Spin up 78.
That's pretty good. Not as efficient as the Sunstream Supreme, but nonetheless very nice. I'm really low on health. I've got to harvest some tree. Oh, I might have enough room. Inventory space. I'm really low. Oh, and it won't. No, it's not letting me. Jerk.
I mean, we can change ship frame, but don't do that before we go to tier 3 zone, or at least tier 2 zone.
Just need to go to the ship, deposit this stuff, and then come back out and get an inventory full again, I suppose. I'm just not sure exactly where the ship is right now. It was here a minute ago. I'm in like a... I think I've gone too high on the island. I'm in a complete area where there's... I haven't touched it. Oh, there it is. There's my ship.
These are some ugly engines, though. The Godfellow Supremes.
Are they?
Oh god, they are ugly. Oh, I don't even want to look at them. They're so ugly.
You can put them inside.
I think the battle damage on these tin plates does look kind of cool. It looks like the ship's been through some shit.
Wait, what's that?
What is what?
These engines, like,
These engines I put on here?
oh, this is this fit. Okay.
This is the Pinnacle Populace. Just kidding.
That's
Did
like
you
going
just
to be
harvest
that's
all
going to
my
be the running joke
food?
now, isn't it? The Pinnacle Populace. That's a running joke.
Okay,
It's gonna be.
but stats
yeah.
are good. I mean, they're very good.
You know what I mean? You know what you see what I mean, though? They're so ugly.
Ah, they are. I mean, depends. You can make like
Now, I'll grant you, they're cased in iron, so they're gonna look ugly. But God, they're ugly. Even my engines look this bad in iron.
this one on top looks good. I mean, there's two more on top, but yeah, and they're from better materials.
I like that with like crap tier materials. They're like matching stats. Spin up, don't care too much about. It's basically an instant start engine. 77 power in yours. This one has 82. Overheat is 20. That's not even implemented yet. Overheat is 50 on that though. Fuel efficiency 17, but fuel efficiency 53.
Okay, then we are going to harvest them and try again with yours.
What, these?
Yeah, I think so. Look on the resources.
Those are some nice materials, but do we have enough to make? At most, like if we harvest both of them, we'll only have enough to make like one.
But I gave you some materials. 700 tungsten.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
I know
but
it's heavy.
But you lose efficiency on it because of how heavy it is. These don't have the power rating, like the base power rating, to be able to outscale its weight.
Okay.
Like for these ones over here, I use the tungsten in the, I use my low quality tungsten in the combustion in turtles, and that's where the majority of the weight is coming from. Let's see. Anyway, I think we're probably best off heading out to another island and picking up more materials, and then taking whack at it and seeing how the performance is at the moment.
Okay, it's moving up way faster.
Well, you lost 4 engines and gained 2.
I mean, there was more engines before. Oh, what the fuck? I am fine.
Yeah, you had 6 engines on here.
No, before I had 2 more, but they were so heavy I was not able to move.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Here, I'm cutting down the tree.
I'm slowing down. I'm sorry for that. I'm pretty bad at driving.
Don't worry about it. Haha, swung right into the underdeck. Do you have a speedometer? Oh, you do.
Yep, I have.
Oh, and there is...
Okay, with these 2 engines, I'm slower than I was before. It's 25, and before it was 27, 28.
Well, that's pretty good, though. Like, drop 4 engines, gain 2, and you only lost 2 knots?
Resource storm. How convenient.
Okay, where we are going?
I have no idea, to be honest. Let me check the map and see what I can find.
I mean, we can go to tier 3 zone. If we can make it.
You know, honestly, I think we have the resources that we could make it. My only concern is, if the helm takes damage, can we repair it? What's it made of? Because it doesn't tell me.
I have no idea.
Um,
Birch or elm? One of these 2.
I have 114 birch and I have like almost 400 elm, so we're good on that point. I'm gonna drop some resources into the box when you're done.
I'm just doing this. Do you have fuel?
No, I had 25, but already put it in your tank.
There's 2 tanks.
Oh, well, I put some fuel in one.
I loaded 73, and we have to hang it. I will prefer if you are going to get us through for the wall.
Oh. Well, why don't we come down to this island here for a bit and harvest some more fuel? That way we've
Oh.
guaranteed. Well, wait, how much did you say we've got? Or how much do you have left on you?
43, and we have to hang it in tanks.
Let's go harvest some more first.
Okay.
Hey, I got 2,500 fuel. You want to buy some? Come to the Sandwall area.
Yeah, I harvested it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've got fuel if you guys can get here.
While we're down here, we can replace your helm out of
Helm!
something sturdier that can definitely take the hit from the lightning.
Do you know that I just came from this island?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's all the rest of that salvage I found earlier? Just at a reset, so want to salvage. Salvage.
Is it just me, or are we pulling to one side? Oh no, we are heavily pulling to one side. We gotta rebalance your ship, Armano.
So Marlo's ship not very well balanced.
We're picking up some mantas. Probably.
It took me 30 minutes to build it.
Well, that's pretty good for 13 minutes.
I mean, 30.
Oh, 30, okay.
Yeah. I had no time to, like... okay, I know what is wrong. These 2 engines on top, they are not in line. They are completely out.
Well, they don't have to be aligned.
And the wings are in different positions. There's on the other side of the island. There is like 8 or something like that workstations. There's
Oh.
one guy there. I mean, we should go there.
Okay.
I've got quality 8 lead coming from nodes. And quality 10 iron. That's pretty good.
So what you're saying is we should build a lead surfboard and tempt the Sandwall, or tempt the Sandwall.
Hey, don't let me hold you back, dude, from your dream.
I mean, we can do that. We can do that. I mean, I don't care.
If you're gonna do it, why not do it in style, right?
I see 2 workstations and 2 docks to our left. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, a little more to back. There is a few more. And
You got a manta in your ship. Literally in your ship.
Yep, no longer.
No, you've got one literally inside your ship.
Oh, seriously? Where is it?
Well, it's out now.
I don't have gun. Then whatever.
Oh, quality 7 steel. Yeah, boy.
From ores, right? To the left, there's 2 workstations. I mean, these assembly stations.
No, that wasn't from us. That was from a salvage thing.
Oh, this guy left.
He saw you and he was like, hell no.
Okay, there's something above us. He's flying.
Could it be
I
a
see it.
ship?
Yeah. For sure it is.
Yeah, it's not going to be anything else. I was joking. Could it be a ship?
I mean, on the max altitude or almost about max altitude.
That there's rocket-powered manta.
Sure, yeah.
I'd seen it with my own 2 eyes.
Wait a second. What are these glowing things next to this workstation?
Oh, that's the readouts. It's got a little display on there.
No. For me, it's like above this workstation, like way above. I can make screenshot, and I'm going to.
It's a good idea, sir.
Because whatever it is that's appearing for you, I don't think it's appearing for me.
This game does like its graphical glitches right at the moment. The last time I played it, it was absolutely spot on. I mean, I say spot on. There were a lot of bugs, but it was nowhere near as bad. For me, the game feels a lot less playable at the moment.
Same here.
Okay, I cannot use this works. Oh, I can.
No, I'm only getting quality 3 still from the nodes, but I'm getting like quality.
Okay, we have someone here.
But I'm getting quality 7 from the salvage and stuff.
We have someone behind you. Someone is going to us.
Like running towards us?
Yeah,
Or they're...
running towards us. Behind you.
Don't make any sharp sudden movements. Or we will open fire.
Bladderful.
Sorry, what?
Okay, so you know the Russian thing is like Sukoblat?
Yeah, Sikabliot.
This guy's name is spelled the same. It was Bliet a full. Like beautiful, but beautiful.
Nice. Oh, wow, there's so much to this island, it's crazy. It just goes down and down and down and down. Different layers.
Was that you?
Yes.
Well, there's an angry mancer over there. Maybe there's another ship.
Well, we just picked up someone.
I'm talking about
This
me here in the
This
Badlands.
person is moving us around. There's next guy. Seko.
Two guys, Sika and Bliat.
Oh my god.
What a legend.
He didn't say anything and he's jumping on.
I either hear engines or it's a bug. I can't tell right now. There's a chest here with loads of timed explosives. Other people are here, I think.
We may have upset him slightly. What did they do?
At least I can just get this knowledge before I bump into anyone.
Oh goodness.
This could be really bad. My ship could be being destroyed right now, and I wouldn't know.
Why would your ship be destroyed?
Because there could be other people here blowing it up potentially, and it's technically on a separate island, so it might not vibrate. And I'm far enough away, I might not hear the cannon shells. But with two guys called Sika Blear, I'm not really holding out too much hope that they're not going to try and fuck your ship up.
Well, according to them, there's a pirate, or they tried to mess up some other guy's ship who's a pirate, and he's circling above us as we speak. So, I'm just collecting some fuel.
Have you tried speaking to the so-called pirate and corroborate his story?
No, but he's been circling above us since before we even got here.
But he hasn't opened fire on you yet.
No, he hasn't.
Well, he could be legit. And these guys could be bad guys.
Well, I'm not denying the plausibility of your statement. You know what?
I'm just condemning
Genuine-
them for the fact that their names are Sikabliat. I'm like, they can't possibly be good.
Part of me says,
Fuck it. I can't remember if this island has 3 or 5 data banks. 4, which means that there's only one more for me to find then.
Sound good to you, Armano?
I'm fine with whatever.
All right.
What's your plan? Because you're typing away and you're not telling me.
Oh, well, you're enjoying your sky vacation. We're gonna go have a word with this pirate with an offer to trade.
Wait a second. Can I move cannon? Or
We weren't
should...
we weren't even docked in the first place, so
Okay. Okay, never mind.
Funny shit.
according to them, he doesn't have cannons anyway. So we're gonna let them board and do some of the hard work, and then we can always just swivel them later.
Should I pick up some explosives, just in case?
Sure.
Yes, it's first thing which I craft.
I found a whole chest full of them over here.
I know it's mine.
No, I mean, as in another chest.
Oh, okay.
I used all the ones that we had. Some nice level 9 copper. It's level 19, that's level 18. Why do you have to be different? So 16. I can go there then.
Okay, he's moving away. He just ran.
I don't even see him anymore.
Yeah, he ran in this direction, like into the wind wall. Like in this direction of the wind wall.
Well,
He came back. Okay, if you see wooden engines that don't attack him.
I don't see him at all. I haven't seen him for a while now. If you can still see him, by all means, fly us towards him.
No, he's above us.
Okay, I see him now.
If you see wooden engines, it means that this guy is with who I trade. You know, my trading Skycore upgrades for resources.
Oh.
That's why I was able to build it so fast.
Well,
find a
what do
guy,
you-
trade.
my intent at this point is basically murder everybody. So
It works.
Anyway, check this cannon. It's not bad. It's 57 power, 54 rate of fire. But yeah, it's out of lead, like complete out of lead.
Oh, I'm gonna make you some more ammunition. Ironically, out of lead.
I mean, I didn't have anything else, and I wanted one. I always want one,
It's always good to have one.
even if it's crappy one. It's good to have one.
Exactly.
When you, even if you are going to lose everything, you can, when they are about to board you, you can keep shooting. I think he's moving up.
It seemed like he was coming down for a little bit. Because we're definitely gaining. I realize the cannon's in the back, but part of me says we might want to turn to face him. So your balancing problem is because the Sky Core isn't centralized. That's about it. I would toss it behind the stairs.
Okay.
What you do with the Sky Car, you do in your own private time, is your business.
Do you
Yeah,
see him?
and I like to put a bag over its head and beat it in the corner. We call it the Harry Potter. You put it in the closet under the stairs.
Where is he?
I don't know. I saw a lot of turning. At
No,
some point.
I was just doing circle.
Might have to be tungsten.
Ah, there he is.
Do you see him?
Yeah, he's to our right.
Okay.
Like, yeah, hard right. What is on top of his ship?
Skycore?
Turn us right. Because we're gonna overshoot him.
These engines are slowly spinning up. Oh yeah, that's the guy.
That's the traitor?
You found your man? That's the traitor?
No, It's the second. It's the second guy. It's not the first guy. Yeah, and he has my engines.
What is with all this tungsten? Unparalleled strength. Do you reckon I should make like tungsten plates and see like plating and see how
I'm gonna
how
start. Drop the ship.
heavy it is?
Oh, he's got some nice materials.
Are you stealing his candy?
Oh yeah.
I'm touching all the candy.
Is it guy? Is this guy out here?
I don't even see him. Armano, you set the ship to go down, right? Your ship?
Yeah,
Okay.
just above us. Okay, we should move out, and I have what is called explosives. Are we going to harvest this?
I'm taking everything that I can find to begin with.
Oh,
Like-
chests are open?
Yeah. He's even got one here. It's all explosives.
Interesting. The island I'm at, in case you're wondering, is called 3D Chess.
That's an interesting name.
Where is my ship?
Directly above.
And with
Okay.
that, I've found all the
It's
knowledge.
still pushing us.
I think there's
What did
someone
you
else
say,
on the
Armando?
island though.
Okay, I have steel, lots of steel, aluminium, not a lot of bronze, some silver, a lot of explosives.
Same's is.
Am I pushing this ship still down? Oh, that's important. Check from what he made Atlas Core.
Oh, these two seem to want to keep the ship, and I'm pretty cool with that.
Someone shot you?
No, that was me by accident.
Okay,
It's iron and gold. It's not even good gold.
okay, good.
How do you know whether it's good gold, and does it tell you the quality?
I thought it was the brightness of it.
Really?
Yep. I thought if it was like a really dark gold, it was like not as good as really bright. I could swear that there are things that are different levels of brightness in there, but that could just be me.
Yeah, I think it's just you. I mean, we are in tier 1 zone. This guy had wooden engines, and I trade. What I trade? Iron for engines. He made so many of them for. I took the designs, fuel and heading indicator.
Cool.
They're useful. I mean, not for me, but for someone.
A little bit of
Alright,
quality
so
8 gold there, finally.
I'm just gonna leave them heading down.
Hello.
Hi. How's it
Hello.
going?
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi there.
That was quite funny.
Thank you.
It was a bit of a what do you call it? Let down that the guy was gone by the time we made it up there, but
Is this Sika and Bliat?
Yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, well, thanks very much, buddy. It was, the guy kept shooting us outside of spawn, and he just, like, completely destroyed whatever ships we made, so... Thanks for letting us...
trading with this guy. I mean, these engines which you have right now, I trade for iron. Because I was
Really?
stuck here. Yeah.
wow. Well, it's ours now.
Don't forget to destroy his respawner and put your own on.
Yeah, we have, actually.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
That's...
Yeah, I mean, basically, there's like crews going around with like 8-man crews and 20 guns or something. So, want to get more people together and form a big alliance where we can all like go around in like. If there's other crews in big ships, I want to use the swarm tactic. Have like a whole bunch of people in smaller ships with like 2 men in each. You know, like fighters or
Oh,
whatever.
that'd be incredible.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I wait the day where we get like someone can just be like, "Yo, you got this dude over here with like 16 cannons just firing at me like crazy," and then like, lo and behold,
16
ships
ships
show
turn up. Yeah, exactly. That's the sort of shit I want. Just gotta find like active players and stuff and get them to get on here and join our little fleet that we're building.
Yep.
I'm extremely new. I've played this game like 3 times. So
Sorry, mate. What was that? I didn't quite catch it.
I'm extremely new. Like I've only played this game like 2 times so far.
Okay.
So that was quite the experience to.
When you get into battles, I mean, basically, we had a ship that was nice that you could take through pretty much any wall, and we called it the mothership. And when we weren't using that ship, we basically built our own little ships and separated. And
Awesome.
then meet up again at the mothership, sort of thing later on. It'd be nice if you could actually like dock ships together one day in the future. That'd be a cool feature.
Yeah, that'd be rad. Or like yeah, just like fighters that you could send out of larger ships.
Yeah, basically like a
That would
shuttle
be
or
pretty
something.
awesome.
You know, have a big ship that's like 10 tons, and you've got like a 1-ton shuttle or something.
It's weird.
I think 7 is limit right now. 7, 8.
Ah.
You know, I can make 7-ton. I mean, if I've got the circuitry, you can make the computer.
Yeah, right now you're collecting quality 10 gold, then you don't count.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like as far as Atlas core parts go, I can only build so many, but obviously Mr. Salt can build the computer, and as long as I manage to keep hold of this circuitry, I'm all good.
Yeah, I've got all but one Atlas core upgrade, so if all I need is that darn circuitry.
Yeah, I got lucky when that guy gave it to me. So yeah, they gave me a 7-ton ship, and I didn't even build it out of good materials. I built it out of light materials. It was like made out of alley. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make this light. It can't be made out of. I haven't got good conductive materials and shit. I'm gonna use alley as the case.
Sako, this ship's going down, bro. Like, I think we're just about to lose it.
What's the matter?
No, you're not going to lose it. Just build what is called workstation below it, and
No, it's falling into the void, and I can't
Oh,
fix it because
You-
all the boxes are locked.
Why is it falling?
I guess it was damaged. I don't know. It's just gone. Well, that's a shame.
I'm gonna rope into it and see if I can get it
If
fixed.
you can get down there and fix it really quickly before it goes.
I mean, who was damaging the helm? Someone was harvesting it.
Oh no, it's
You stopped it going down. Ooh, just
I
came
didn't
back
touch
on
the helm. I just went after the respawner in the.
it. Yeah, the helm was busted up.
I think I've saved it.
Saved it. Sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
there
was
it
the helm had broken, but once it broke, the automator had sort of like bottomed out for some reason. Might do that automatically. I'm not entirely sure.
Armado got Mantis.
Yep, one less. Second
Right.
one is leaving.
Oh.
In this place when we met, there is 2 workstations, and in one of them there is these engines, and the second one of them there is Atlas core upgrade.
Well, I'm gonna come back to this island a little bit later, probably.
What are you doing?
I've
We're
ba-
not going to Sandwall, right?
No. We're not going to the Sandwall.
I've harvested this. I've harvested this area twice. Like I landed, harvested it for a bit, and then there was a resource storm. So I'm gonna take off now, fly up into the sky, log out for a few minutes, sort out a cup of tea and a little bit of munch, and then I'll be back. And then you boys can join me in the Sandwall at some point, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, I am way behind on time. I need to go now.
Oh dear. What is the time? Oh, it's 8:10 for me. That's pretty good. But having said that, I had a mega late one last night. I need to have an early night tonight, so I'm probably going to go soon. Actually, I will log out and
you're
stay
going
logged out.
Okay. Then see ya.
See ya.
Yeah, see you soon. So.
See it.
Yeah, so I don't suppose you know what happened, how we got separated.
No.
Nope.
Well, I mean, you could watch it if you wanted. I got the footage.
You got little clips. Yeah, go on then. 1 second though. We're gonna fly this. Oh.
You all right?
Yeah. I'm good.
Let me just find the footage, and then I'll get the right timestamp for you, so you haven't got to watch the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go get a cup of tea and a snack, and then I'm gonna be what's the word? Chilling out, watching some YouTube, I think.
All right.
Fine for me in a minute as well, I think.
See what I can find.
We should not move too far. Oh, I took all of the explosives out of chests.
Oh, on the ship that we pinched.
Yep, all of them. I have like
Nice.
12,
Hang on a
13,
minute, this might
14.
work out better.
I mean, I can craft
I'm
them,
adjusting
but
the
I still
positions
like
of
to
the
have
panels.
some of me on me.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna drop it into the World's Adrift mental masturbation channel, and you have to click on the actual link that I posted to take you to the correct time
Yeah,
stamp.
yeah.
Otherwise, it'll just watch the window. But that's gonna right. So the timestamp I've provided there takes you to where we were just finalising our ship that was going to go through the Sandwall,
All right.
and then a few moments later, if you just sort of skip forward a tiny little bit, if we all unregister, then it'll.
I mean, you. Oh, okay.
What, officer?
Spoilers. Never mind.
Are facing upward.
Like from like go from that position, then just you can see where we're building, but you can just skip through yourself.
Right.
Just a little bit, just skip through it. But I just wanted to give you a spot where you could like see the ship and the state we were in and the readiness we were in, the level of readiness.
Was this the mothership? This one or?
This pretty much was the mothership between the three of us. Boys, we are now.
Jeez, like half of these components, I don't think I've ever gotten far enough in the game to see them before.
Yeah. I mean, some of the engines. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, we'd go off our separate ways, and then we'd all bump into different people. And considering I don't have good engines, I'd bump into people and say, "Can I get an engine schematic off you or something, or can you place it in the chamber for me?" And so they'd put good engines down, and then I'd make them and put them on my ship. So basically, yeah, I've found good engines, built a little surfboard, put those engines on it, fly back to the mothership or where they're building the mothership, and then put some good engines on it. So off I go, see you in a bit, boys. There's like the two of them that are on either side of the swivel gun at the back. They're like super powerful and super like fuel efficient as well, and they were a gift to me. How do you think I got really far into? Then like a few seconds later, you can see me flying on the wingsuit.
Yeah, I actually didn't know there was even a wingsuit, to be honest with you.
If you guys are fairly new to the game, then here's the thing with the wingsuit. You know how you can get timed explosives?
Mm-hmm.
So you harvest an ore node, so all of the ores fall off of it, but you don't pick up the ores, yeah? You let the ores fall on the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
You grapple onto one of those ores, you put a timed explosive down next to it, you hold control so it unreels your grapple, and you stand back. And then when that explosive goes off, it's going to throw the ore into the air. It's going to drag you far into the sky with it. And then you press space and open up your wingsuit. And you can actually fly between islands like this. It's pretty cool.
Is that like a common thing people do, or just some cheeky strat you've worked out?
It's not a cheeky strat I worked out. It was a cheeky strat that someone who knew the game inside out showed me. Like when I first started playing, he took me through loads of shit and showed me how to have a lot of fun with some of the physics in the game, especially like trees with atlas lifters on them. Like you break a couple of logs and then put atlas lifters onto them. And either like press Q to climb onto the log or like grapple onto it and watch this thing just skits out in the sky. Just float along. Like you can be like walking along with like a log that looks like a log balloon, because it's floating next to you and you're grappling it. It looks, hey everyone, do you like my log balloon?
Oh,
Stupid.
I found something.
What have we found? So hang on, it's exactly right. The timestamp that I saw. Where are we?
I found sailboat.
It's like 2 hours and 46 minutes in, right? That's when the ground will start shaking because we come under attack. So you can see what happens. You see the amount of cannon shells that we get hit with. It's ridiculous. I hear vibrations. Are you getting shot? And it makes for good watching, the little fight, to be honest with you. They're getting shot and I'm away from the ship at the moment, like I'm wingsuiting through the air and they're getting shot and stuff.
What was the timestamp, sorry?
2 hours 46 minutes. I'm gonna fly to him in my wingsuit.
We need repairs on the.
Oh, YouTube is being slow. My little internet connection.
This Atlas boosted. Fuck.
Yeah, jeez, oh.
Do you see the shit going down?
Yeah,
It's pretty mad, isn't it?
yeah, proper impressed, to be honest. Like, yeah,
Jesus.
jeez.
Yeah, so like we were getting absolutely hounded by these cannons. So bottom line is, they got the ship blown out of them while I was trying to get, onto the enemy ship. Eventually I did, but then I was trying to place a timed explosive and I got shot. But yeah. So long story short, if like you can skip forward a bit again, ground zero, mate. You can see they got like the ship pretty much got fucked. But you didn't actually see it. But the other two boys salvaged like some of the ship parts like that because the blight turned up. We ended up getting a blight attack on the island. Yeah.
Alright.
So it's this huge dust storm and it starts damaging shit. So the enemy ship pissed off, which was kind of lucky. When the enemy ship pissed off, yeah, it's like after the fight, we start getting blighted. That's the blight, right? So yeah, we get blighted, which means the enemy ship pisses off, so it stops shooting us. So the other
God
guys,
bless it.
the other guys managed to salvage a little bit of the ship, Skycore or whatever, and the circuitry shit, which is very handy. They salvaged that. I then hooked back up with them with like my wingsuit. I flew to their island or used my reviver or whatever it was. I managed to get back to them. They managed to save my reviver basically, and we hooked back up. So we was like, right, shit. We had a mothership that was all ready to go through the Sandwall, and that was our plan. We were literally about to take off. If that guy had turned up 5 minutes later, we'd have been through the Sandwall. That's how close to it was. It was like we were just. That's why I was dicking around. They were making a few final adjustments, and I was dicking around outside the ship, just waiting for the call to go. So
Yeah.
Oh man! So they turned up and blew us up. So we quickly built a tiny little ship, and we got together. What's the timestamp? So, where are we? Yeah, about like 4 hours 20. You can see we've got the basics of a ship together. It's only going to have like 2 engines. It's going to be pretty basic. And then
I just saw you doing the bomb thing, and it looks pretty hysterical when you're like getting pulled away by it.
It's awesome, isn't it? Control, no. So what happens is about what's the time? About. I don't even think we were streaming through that one. Yeah, about 4 hours and 42 minutes. Just call it 4:40. That's when we're about to hit the Sandwall in this thing, and you can see how that goes. It's gonna be tough.
Right, I'm gonna need to head off for tonight, but thanks for the Discord invite and thanks for the help in game as well. It was really good of you.
Well, no, hopefully we'll see you again, and you can become part of our little fleet.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh man, because I mean, there's other videos on my YouTube channel, just like you can see on like some of the most recent ones out of like the last 3. There's one called like Red Baron, but you can see we turn these things into like fighter planes, barrel rolls, loop the loops, all that kind of shit, and it's so fucking fun. So yeah, definitely keep in touch, and we'll have some fun, guys.
Yeah, man. Because like honestly, like so far, my experience really has been building a tiny sailboat and flying between a couple of islands.
Well, dude, if you like get bored or whatever, just watch some of my videos. They can be long-winded, but you can skip through it and like, because I just I hit the record button just so it records my progress, so I can go back and watch them and learn from my mistakes and shit. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
By all means, check it out because you'll see all the shenanigans we get up to. We've been doing a fair bit of combat lately as well, which has been a lot of fun. Well, 20 knots with good wings.
Yeah, nice.
It shouldn't be buffeting around too much, if I'm honest.
But yeah, I'll give some of your videos a watch actually.
I mean, I hate to give you spoilers, but long story short, everybody else who was on the ship to go through the Sandwall didn't make it, except for me and my offline friend. His revival was the only reviver that didn't get damaged. He was offline, and like the rest of us lost our revivers, but I managed to jump back on the helm and get the ship out of Sandwall with no engines or wings. It was great. So that's why I'm the only person in the Badlands right now when I shouldn't be. I should be with the rest of my crew. Anyway, guys, it's been great to meet you, and I'll catch you later.
Yeah, you too,